Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you'll...
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself. You won't leave here alive. Son of a...
Got your best? Do your worst.
Damn you!
We are routed!
You've got the axe. And my dog. Splendid. Excellent work. A hero and his faithful companion retrieving the ancient artifact for the prince. It's almost storybook. Ah, but it almost seems a shame to give a weapon like that away, doesn't it? I suppose I could be persuaded to let you keep it. But only if you use the axe to kill Barbas. Simple as that. Huh. You're no fun at all. Guess I'll have to make my own fun elsewhere. And with the pup back, I'll be restored to my full power. There's a whole world just waiting for me! Yeah, dog gets master, master gets cosmic axe. Everyone's happy. Just get over here, mutt.
I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. We remember what most don't, that the... I shouldn't let you walk out of here knowing what... Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. Wait, something's wrong.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking! It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Come on, hurry. We might be too late. big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
Salokunir, Zil Gro Dova Ursa. Slen, Tid Bo.
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduin Thuri. Boantid Vogri Hasuliksejun Kuzig. Ger Salokunir, Kalimir. Folosai Dovakin. Zuu, Korav Nid Nol Dove to high. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance, to dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Salokunir, Kri Dar Jur.
Did you hear that?
I am Saloknir. Hear my voice.
Let's get this over with.
I see that mortals have become arrogant while I... slept.
Let's get this over with.
Hiding will not save you. My lord Alduin requires your death. I am glad to oblige you. It's to be a real fight then. Come and face me then.
Did it? Wait, something's happening. Gods above.
gods above, look, it's true, isn't it? You really are.
Perhaps you aren't as powerful as you.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Think I can be a blacksmith someday, Papa?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn
Orlin Greymane? Or maybe even as good as you?
Oh, I know it.
I'd consider joining up myself.
Working hard like you've been doing.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Neat. Good morning. Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
I think I expected more.
Fresh fish.
You should see
Fresh
me
fish.
get bored, stranger. You know you can afford a septim or two.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynes Grove this time.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready. You can't go... party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should... Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwyn's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady.
Welcome.
My lateness
Your
is due more to
invitation,
getting lost on
please.
the way up this godforsaken mountain
Thank you,
than
ma'am.
the desire
Go
to
right
actually
in.
arrive late. I prefer to arrive. Now then, here's my...
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
It's been a brutal winter. I can't remember the last time it was this cold.
What can I get for you?
This long.
You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
I did see something interesting not long ago. There were several Khajiit camped
Of course.
outside the walls
Let me
of
see if we
White-
have another bottle of that.
Seems
I'll
they've
be
been
waiting by the
traveling around
door
the
for
halls
everyone
of
to be
Skyrim
distracted.
peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage, doing something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
Yes, what do you need? Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
It pleases me to hear you say so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm on duty.
I'm so glad you... Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim.
It is not eyes that
although
reveal
this
another's
has been
true
most
nature.
unfortunately
It is the
disrupted
heart.
by the war.
Ellenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking
What does a
filly
fellow
even
need
if
to
she
do
is
to
an
get
elf.
a drink around here?
You there, Servant girl!
Ah, pardon me, friend.
What's your name,
I didn't see
dear?
you standing there.
Right.
Allow me to
Need a
introduce
drink?
myself.
Something to eat?
Rosalind. Imports and
no,
exports
that's not
by
what I'm
trade.
interested in
Observer
right
of human
I just
nature
wanted
by
to get a better look
avocation.
at you. I like what I see.
Ah,
here.
the one
And believe
generous
me, I don't
soul
say that
amongst
to
a
everyone.
gathering of
I'm
pinch
very
pennies and
discriminating
lick
when it comes to
spittles.
female form.
If there's anything I
Thank you,
can
sir.
ever do for you,
there
do
anything
not
else I could do for you?
hesitate to call upon me.
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later.
Wonderful. I can begin to
Yes, sir.
repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend,
Are you
you've come to
enjoying
the
the
right
hunt?
person. You
Everything
could
is
say that
splendid,
causing
thank
a scene is somewhat of a
Splendid.
specialty of mine.
Call if you have need of me.
Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to...
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course.
Let me do the talking. So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zabani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Any news or gossip? Well, I did hear that the Argonians have been banned from living inside the walls of Windhelm. Their own... Loud on the city docks.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the trolls might notice something's wrong.